And welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment of our program brought to you by Phil Cobble Fine Homes and Land. From drones to photograph your home to this TV show to show it off. From the huge mansions and land that you usually see on our show to the right home just for you and your family. List or sell your home with the best realty team in East Tennessee. More than $400 million in residential sales. That tells you how good they are. Phil Cobble Fine Homes and Land. All right. Want to welcome in our permanent captain. VFL former Vol quarterback Sterling Hinton is with us. Sterling, you got much voice?
I got a lot of voice, baby. A lot of voice.
It's a little hoarse.
Look, a little bit, but it's strong.
Whenever working the DJ booth yesterday at the game, and then of course whenever the VFLs gather for a spring game, I know you're gonna have a late night. So
hey,
it's good to
I'm
have you
just
in.
happy to see all the guys. Glad to be here, John P.
All right. This week, I'll start with you. This week, ESPN writer Ted Miller said that Josh Dobbs, and I think we've got a graphic of this if we can get to it. There it is. He said that Josh Dobbs would be an average guy on Stanford's football team. Now, he was clearly talking about academics, that Stanford has a whole football team of great academic guys. And now, the thing is, Dobbs with his ACT and everything else, he wouldn't be average at Stanford either. But here's the thing. Dobbs saw it and responded on Twitter. Average, wow. Bold comment on somebody you don't know. Every day I wake and realize I don't have what it takes to be average. now here's the thing. People are going to follow this stuff and they're going to know this stuff. Should he be worried about enough that he's responding to this stuff?
Well, you know, it's amazing how people can say something about you and they don't know you. I mean, that goes on to social media, you know. But it's taking a stab at a guy who has an incredible talent at quarterback. The word average at quarterback is just doesn't go together.
He was talking about, but again, he wasn't really. He was talking that you have a great story at Tennessee because this guy's a genius on the football field. Stanford's got a whole team of geniuses. It wasn't a knock.
Okay.
But I see where he took it that way, but I don't think it was a dig at his quarterback.
Well, imagine if somebody would have said the guys at Stanford would be average at Harvard.
Yeah, they
you know what I'm saying? So what is he really talking about?
Enough.
I mean, it's social media. Everybody has an opinion and so on.
You want your quarterback responding to these guys? You don't need to respond to us.
Not. Well, I don't want him
that
to
was
make
a good one.
Yeah, I don't want him to make it a habit, but I think you kind of made his point there.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yes. Go ahead.
I mean, I do agree with Josh Dobbs, though. I mean, no, most guys at Stanford do not have the academics or the smarts of Josh Dobbs. I'm sorry. I've seen Andrew Luck and I've listened to Andrew Luck. he is not Dobbsian in any way.
Are we supposed to research SAT scores or something?
I can't say what Bob said because I don't know about Stanford's, what their ACTs are.
Well, and probably neither does Ted Miller, the guy who wrote that first. You literally have to sit there and compare every ACT score. But
why would you make that statement?
Exactly. That's
because
what
he was just trying to stir the pot. It was a West Coast writer saying something about Stanford. Now, the tweets that Dobbs does, and I didn't have a chance to show this one. Last night, cool after the game, little kid wanted to see, I don't know if you guys saw this. Yeah. Little kid wanted to see Josh Dobbs, didn't get to meet him at the fan thing. So the parents get a shot of him and just kind of crying as he walks out of the stadium. They put it out there. Dobbs responds online, so I have to track him down. Sure enough, later that night, there's a photo of Dobbs with this little guy. People, he's a starting quarterback, and people are going to complain about him. We're about to read some critiques here. And this fall, they're going to forget all that stuff. But in terms of an ambassador for your football program, you're not going to get much better than Josh Dobbs. Now, here's something else. This one's a little bit more biting. This was on ESPN this week. Let's get Sterling's response to this. Can we get this graphic with the coach critique? There we go. ESPN talked to a Power 5 assistant coach. All right, they wouldn't say which school he was with, but he said, Dobbs can't throw the ball downfield. That's a guy you want to make throw the ball and make play quarterback. All right. Then they talked to a former SEC assistant who recruited him, who said he's kind of regressed a little bit as a passer. So who do you blame that on, Josh or whomever? Since he was a freshman, it seems each year goes past. To me, it seems like he plays with the handcuffs on, and I don't know what that's done for his confidence throwing the ball. I've seen him. I know he can throw the football. So one assistant is saying this guy can't throw the football. Another assistant is saying he can throw it. The coaches have scared him. They put the handcuffs on him. Fair at all?
Man, look, the brother is a winner. A winner. Win the game. Okay, it's amazing. This guy's made incredible plays week after week. I mean, okay, we all have to get better every week. If you want to see him throw the ball downfield, go to practice. Go to some of these quarterback competitions. He can do it. Unfortunately, in the game, it's not as much success he would like to have, but that's something he knows, and he's going to work on it. He's winning, period. please stop.
All right. He didn't take to that stuff.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the critique of Dobbs? He can't throw it deep. Or if you had to rank those, which one do you take more seriously? He can't throw it deep, or the coaches are holding him back?
I'm going to go with he struggles. I'm sorry.
And that's
He
fine.
struggles throwing it deep.
Well, we all
yes,
have
I think,
issues.
I think he does.
Well,
I
that's
think he
his
does
issue.
struggle throwing the ball deep. Sometimes I think he struggles throwing it short.
And sometimes they struggle catching it when he hits it in the hands.
that's
too.
It's
true.
amazing how that happens.
That's true.
And what amazes me.
I think a lot of it goes back to different quarterbacks have different tool sets. If you can make plays with your feet the way he can, how many quarterbacks that can run the ball that well can also throw it
A
deep?
perfect tease. You know what's coming up. Chuck Cavaliers with the perfect tease. Now I'm going to put something extra in his check. Extra ball of lint in your envelope this week. We would come back and talk about guys who run it as much as Dobbs. I hear this all the time. Well, there are running quarterbacks who can throw it better than Dobbs. Well, in terms of that 65% goal and guys who run it, there aren't many of them. Come on back, we'll show you.